So, Damario, yesterday, y'all had the hearing in Tulsa before a judge. What took place yesterday in the Tulsa courtroom?
Man, we had our first historic hearing in 100 years of this issue. We got in front of Judge Carolyn Wall, and she allowed us to present our case. It went 6 hours of argument, which Scott knows is a very long time in the courtroom. Our 3 living survivors were actually there, and they stayed the entire time. And listen, we were able to put forth a magnificent case. I'm so proud of my team of lawyers from around this nation, came together, put on the very best case possible. And all we're asking at this point is that the judge allow us to move forward. The defendants, the perpetrators of the massacre, those who bombed and murdered our people and continue this harm for 100 years are trying to kick us out of court. They want the judge to do what every other judge in Tulsa has ever done, not giving us an opportunity to prove our case. But we feel very strong about the opportunity to prove our case. I am looking for anybody who wants to stand with us to go to justiceforgreenwood.org. That's justiceforgreenwood.org. Support these 3 survivors, support this community, because Justice for Greenwood is not just about Tulsa, it's about Black America, because when Black Wall Street was burned down, it impacted all of us. And if we can't get a win for the Justice for Greenwood massacre, it's not because Greenwood and the Tulsa Massacre is unique, because they killed us all over the nation. But what makes it unique is the scope of it. You're talking about a town with at least 12,000 Black people, the most prosperous place in the history of this country. You're talking about a city that had more Black professionals per capita than any place in the history of this country. And when that was burnt down, never to be rebuilt, it destroyed the economic engine of all of Black America. But if we cannot win Tulsa, where we have documentation, video, pictures, we have insurance contracts, and we have living survivors, how can we possibly think about reparations in a larger scope when we don't have living survivors? So this is why Tulsa is so important, and why I'm so excited for this opportunity for our judge to allow us to move forward and give our 3 living survivors. Can you imagine being 107 years old, 106 years old, 100 years old, and be in court and hear the people that burned down your community tell you that you don't have an injury, tell you that you don't have anything uniquely special about your injury? That's what happened yesterday. That's why we need the country behind us. That's why we need Black America to support Justice for Greenwood Foundation. And that's why we must have this win in Tulsa. And we're looking forward to our judge to giving us this opportunity to move forward so we can prove our case. We can do it if we're given the opportunity.
So you presented the case. What is next? Would the judge get any indication how long it would take to rule on this?
She did not give us a definite time period. What she told the local media was that she was going to do it timely and as soon as possible. And it was, hey, as like I said, it was 6 hours of argument. We have 6 defendants, 7 motions to dismiss. A lot to go through, but I think we made it very clear for her. But you have to understand, she needs to look at this because this has never happened in 100 years. It has never happened in the history of this country where you've had a scenario where you've been able to see racial terror, racial destruction at a mass level have an opportunity to go to court. But in Oklahoma, we're one of 5 states that have a very unique public nuisance law. It's found at 50 OS 1. And it simply says if there is an unlawful act or an omission of a duty that causes an ongoing harm, then you have a claim. We can prove that. We have shown that in our allegations, and we just need the opportunity. So we expect that our judge will provide us an opportunity to move forward. We hope to hear from her in the next few weeks. We don't know for sure. As Scott knows as a lawyer, we don't make that determination. The judge does, but we're looking forward to hearing from her soon.
It's time to be smart.
Roland Martin's doing this every day.
Oh, no punching!
Thank you, Roland Martin, for always giving voice to the issues.
Look for Roland Martin in the whirlwind, to quote Marcus Garvey again.
The video looks phenomenal, so I'm really excited to see it on my big screen.
Support this man, Black media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
See, there's a difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
I got to defer to the brilliance of Dr. Carr and to the brilliance of the Black Star Network.
I am rolling with Roland all the way. Honored to be on a show that you own. A Black man owns the show.
Folks, Black Star Network is here.
I'm real revolutionary right now. Roland was amazing on there.
Stay Black. I love y'all.
I can't commend you enough about this platform
that you've created for us to be able to share who we are, what we're doing in the world, and the impact that we're having.
Let's be smart. Bring your eyeballs home.
You can't be black-owned media and be scared.
You dig?